Hi, Shub. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog is from yesterday, our Saturday's vlog. As soon as I entered the kitchen in the morning, oh my god, the dosa batter had spilled over the container and the counter. It turned into the double the work for me before I could even start my day, but that's how real life is sometimes. So come along with me as I cleaned it up and continue with the rest of my morning. After seeing the mess, the first thing I did was carefully transferred all the spilled dosa batter into the mixing bowl. I did not want to waste anything, so I slowly scooped it up and saved as much as I could. Once that was done, I started cleaning the countertop. The batter had spread everywhere, so I wiped it thoroughly and made sure the area was neat and hygienic. Before continuing with my work, moments like this feel tidy in the morning, but as a homemaker, we just take a deep breath and get things done. With the counter finally clean and everything back in the place, I felt little relaxed and ready to continue with the rest of my morning routine. Today, I first planned to feed my daughter before starting anything else. I wanted to make sure her tummy was full and she was happy before I sat down for my own breakfast. After that, we all sat together for our dosa. To go along with it, I made tasty onion chutney. I'm really sorry I could not capture that cooking part in the today's video. Everything was a little rushed in the morning, but don't worry, I will definitely show the full chutney recipe in one of my upcoming videos. For dosa, my baby preferred to have it with a jaggery because the chutney looked a bit spicy for her. So I gave her a small piece of dosa with a jaggery and she really enjoyed it. For lunch, I plan to make something that I very rarely prefer, to prepare at home. Lady's finger, also known as okra. Honestly, it's not a vegetable. I personally like it, so I usually avoid cooking it. But my husband really loves this curry, so once in the month or once in 2 months, I make it specially for him. Even though it's not my favorite, I still enjoy cooking it with love because it makes him happy. That's how family life is. Sometimes we cook not for our taste but for the people we love. First, I washed the lady's finger well in water and then wiped it completely dry using a clean cloth or a tissue. It's very important to remove all the moisture because if there is any water left on the okra, it becomes more sticky while frying. Once it was fully dry, I started cutting into some small pieces. While cutting, I made sure to check every piece carefully because sometimes insects may be found inside the lady's finger. So, after every cut, I took a moment to look inside and remove anything unwanted before moving to the next piece. So, taking a little extra care at this stage really helps in getting a clean and tasty curry later. For the curry masala, I took a handful of chopped coconut, 2 medium sized onion, 2 tomatoes, and small lemon sized ball of tamarind. To this, I added 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, half of handful of coriander leaves, 2 teaspoons of sambar powder and little turmeric. I transferred everything into the mixer jar and ground it into a fine paste. Once the masala was nicely blended and smooth, I kept it aside to use later in the curry. Even though I really don't like eating okra, I have to admit this curry turned out super tasty. The masala blended so well with the lady's finger and the flavor was really yummy. While cooking, I was thinking to myself, I may not enjoy this vegetable, but the curry is truly worth making, especially for the ones who love it at home. Sometimes, when we cook with patience and love, even the vegetables we don't like can surprise us with its taste. So, if you get a chance, do try this curry at home. Your family will definitely enjoy it. I really want to know your opinion. Please tell me in the comments how many of you actually love lady's finger and how many of you are like me and don't really enjoy this vegetable. I am very curious to see which team is bigger, the okra lovers team or the okra haters team. Sometimes I feel like every house has its one vegetable that no someone loves and someone completely dislikes, but still we cook it for our family with love. So do let me know your thoughts because I truly enjoy reading your comments and connecting with you all. Your opinions and experiences mean a lot to me and they make this vlog feel like a real conversation with friends. Come with it. While grinding the masala, I added water little by little instead of pouring too much at once. This helps in getting the perfect smooth paste for the curry. By adding a small amount of water and grinding slowly, the masala becomes nice and creamy, which makes a much better taste and texture, which we cook it later. Now let's move on to the cooking process. I heated a kadai and added about 2 teaspoons of oil. Once the oil became slightly hot, I added the chopped lady's finger to it. I kept the flame on medium and gently sauteed the okra for the while. This step is very important because frying the okra helps reduce the stickiness and improves the taste of the curry. After sauteing it for a few minutes, I covered the kadai with the lid and allowed it to cook. From time to time, I opened the lid, gave a good mix, and again covered it back. I repeated this a few times so that the okra cooks evenly without burning. This process took around 5 minutes, and by then the lady's finger was nicely fried and partially cooked. Once the okra was ready, I added the grounded masala paste that was prepared earlier. I poured it gently into the kadai and mixed everything well so that the masala coated the okra evenly. Then I added some water to adjust it to the curry consistency. Not too thick and not too watery, just perfect for serving with the rice or rotis. After adjusting the consistency, I added salt as required and mixed it again. Then I covered the kadai with the lid and allowed the curry to cook on the medium flame for about 10 minutes. During this time, the masala slowly blended into the okra and the aroma filled the kitchen. I occasionally opened the lid, gave it a gentle stir, and let it continue cooking. By the end of 10 minutes, the oil started separating slightly from the masala and the curry looked rich and flavorful. At that moment, I knew the okra curry was perfectly cooked and ready to serve. Even though I am not big fan of this vegetable, the curry looked so tempting and delicious. So that's how I prepared today's lady's finger curry. Slow cooking, patience and lots of love for my family. Let me know how you like this recipe in the comments, and if you try this at home, do share your experiences with me. Next I moved on to cooking the rice, and today I decided to make it in the pressure cooker. First I washed the rice 2 or 3 times to remove any dust and extra starch. After washing, I added the right amount of water to the cooker based on the quantity of rice. Then I closed the lid and kept it on the medium flame. I allowed the rice to cook for 2 whistles and then switched off the stove. After that, I let the pressure release naturally without opening the lid in the hurry. Once the steam settled, I opened the cover and gently pluffed the rice with the spoon. The grains were soft, cooked perfectly and ready to serve along with the okra curry. With the hot rice and flavorful curry, our simple homely lunch it was set. In the meanwhile, while the rice was cooking in the pressure cooker, I did not want to waste any time. So I went back to the kitchen sink and started cleaning the vessels that were left there. I washed them one by one and arranged them neatly so the sink looked clean and empty. After that, I moved to the countertop and wiped away all the little spills and mess from the cooking process. I always feel that when the kitchen is clean and organized, the mind also feels little more relaxed. By the time everything was washed and the counter was wiped dry, the kitchen looked fresh again, and I felt happy that most of the work was already done while the rice was still cooking. After finishing most of the work, I suddenly started carving something sweet. So I decided to make one of my favorite childhood sweets. This is a special recipe that my mom used to prepare for us as soon as we came back from the school. Being a 90s kids, those memories are really close to my heart. Simple days, simple snacks, but so much love in every bite. Whenever I make this sweet now, it takes me back to those beautiful childhood moments and reminds me of my mother's care. So today I thought of recreating that same taste at home and reliving those sweet memories once again. For the sweet, I took a small amount of or a small cup of batter as the base. To that, I added some all-purpose flour to give the batter a little thickness and structure. Then I added about 2 tablespoon of jaggery, which gives a beautiful natural sweetness and that lovely traditional flavor we all remember from the childhood. Next, I added some sesame seeds and about half a teaspoon of jeera for the light aroma and taste. I also added just a small pinch of baking soda so the bondas come out soft and fluffy inside. Once all the ingredients were added, I mixed everything really well without any lumps. The batter has to be a little thick, not watery, so that we can shape the bondas easily. After the batter was ready, I kept a kadai on the medium flame and heated oil for frying. So when the oil became hot, I gently dropped a small portion of the batter into the oil. Slowly the bondas started puffing up and turning golden brown. I kept turning them in between so they cooked evenly on all the sides. The aroma that filled the kitchen instantly reminded me as like my school days, those evenings when my mom made the same sweet for us with so much love. Once the bondas turned nice and golden in color, I removed them from the oil and placed them aside. They were crispy on outside, soft inside and full of jaggery flavor. I tasted one and it truly felt like reliving my childhood memories again. Such a simple recipe but so much happiness in every bite. If you try the sweet bonda at home, do let me know how it turned out and whether it reminds you of your childhood too. Mm. And that's how my day went in the kitchen. From the messy morning to the delicious, satisfying dinner. For dinner, I made fresh chapatis to go along with the okra curry, and I have to say, it turned out really great. There is something so comforting about simple homemade food, especially when you know it's made with a love for your family. I really enjoyed sharing every little moment of today with you. From cleaning the kitchen and organizing the counter to cooking lunch, making a little sweet treat that brought back childhood memories, and finally ending the day with a cozy dinner. Even though sometimes, some things don't go perfectly, like the spilled dosa batter in the morning, it's all part of the real everyday life that we live as a homemaker and parents. And honestly, these little moments of cooking, caring, and sharing meals are what make the day feel complete and special. I hope watching this videos gives you a little joy and maybe even inspires you to try something new in your kitchen. I would love to hear from you. Comment below and tell me which part of today's vlog you liked the most or which recipes you want me to share next. Your thoughts and messages always make me feel so connected with you all. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel for more family friendly content and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Remember, every small effort in the kitchen, every little moment with your family counts and creates memories that last a lifetime. Until next, take care, keep cooking with love, and enjoy all the beautiful little moments in your life. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. Game.